Oh my gosh, I was like, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Hi. Did you guys have fun last night for the 4th of July? I didn't even go and watch fireworks. Spilling. That's annoying. Yeah, I didn't watch any fireworks. Actually, hang on, I need to get a towel because I'm spilling my drink. I hung out with my family, and then it was like 9:30, and Evie was going to stay the night at my sister's, and it was like 9:30, and they were like, what should we do about fireworks? And I was like, well, if you're taking Evie, I don't need to go see fireworks because Indy was already sleeping. So I literally, me and Anderson sat in my living room, and we watched a show, and I think we ate like brownies. So that was that. I'm gonna do, my hair needs to be washed like really bad, but you know, it's kind of hard to fit in like the hair washing days. It's just a process. So I usually only wash my hair like once a week, and hopefully I'll wash my hair tonight because it needs to be washed. So I'm actually going to do some braids in the front so that it can kind of mask the fact that my hair honestly like looks greasy. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that, and then I'm going to do my makeup at the end really quick. I have only like, oh, so you see it's been like depending on like what time of the month it is between like my period and ovulation. This is just really random and something that I've picked up on. My hair gets oily. So it actually hasn't even been a week, but it's been so windy, and yeah, so I am going to just do a braid. I'm gonna fix my part right here. I'm gonna do basically like 2 braids, and then I'm gonna put my hair in like a bun type thing, okay? So I'm gonna just take my section, and I'm gonna take a straight section here, and I'm gonna just split it into 3 pieces, okay? So I'm holding 2 in this hand, and I'm gonna just start braiding the pieces underneath. So underneath. Now, once I do 3 braids, like 3 pieces, I'm gonna start pulling the hair to the bottom piece. I need to do that slower. So I'm gonna put the new piece to the bottom here. I'm gonna grab some hair, and I'm gonna put it in that bottom piece, okay? Hopefully that makes enough sense. It's kind of like, once you figure out how to hold the hair, then it just happens quickly, the braid. So I'm keeping my hands close to my head and close to my hairline. That just helps when I pancake the braid out. It just helps the style a little bit better. Okay, just careful not to pull too much hair back here so that you have some like hair to style in the back when you get back there, okay? So I'm grabbing this piece. I'm gonna make sure not to pull all of that. I'm gonna like pull some pieces out. Those ones are gonna stay out the whole time. And then I'm gonna just kind of like pull. I'm not pulling from up here anymore. I'm like kind of pulling from the inside of my hair. And I'm not gonna pull any more hairs. I'm gonna just braid it down. And I don't need the braid to be all the way down. I just need it to meet into my ponytail when I put it like in a little bun. So I'm just gonna braid. And then once you get to the point that you need, I'm gonna just start pulling these pieces here. And I like to pull from the outside, and then just kind of like, it like pancakes itself out. Just like that. And I'm not holding this too tight so that it can just fall out and pull nice and cute. Just like that. I'm gonna start at the bottom. if you pull your bottom sections out bigger, it gives you more like wiggle room to pull. And the reason why I start from the out as well is because if you go straight into the center, it's gonna just pull the braid a little bit differently, and it will probably loosen it so it's not as close to your head. So if you've ever tried to braid like this and that happened, it's probably why. Okay, and then you can just go in and like fix up any of those pieces that you need pancaked. Okay, now I'm gonna get my rubber band and I'm just gonna rubber band it. You don't have to rubber band it, but I find that my braids stay in a lot better. And then you can kind of fix anything again if you need to. Like that, okay? So, I'm gonna do it on this side. I'm gonna take my straight piece here. I have less hair on this side, so you kind of want to work around that. Make sure that you're not pulling in too big of sections when you're braiding your pieces in, so that you have enough hair to reach all the way down to your braid. Okay? So now I'm going to just slowly start taking pieces, and I'm leaving pieces towards the front for these pieces that are braiding in. Hopefully this is making some sense. I braided that one weird. I sectioned my pieces too little. I'm gonna start over. You kind of want them to be even. I think I know why, because I have like little front bangs. Okay, so now I'm gonna start adding in my pieces. So I'm adding in like small pieces, nothing too crazy. And honestly, it doesn't need to be perfect. Messy braids are actually really cute. So don't feel like if you accidentally do something wrong, you have to take the whole braid out. I mean, obviously if it looks really bad, but a lot of the time you can fix the minor like loopy pieces if you didn't like pull it all the way. And like this does have random, what am I doing? Loops that kind of just add like a little personality to the braid. So remember to keep your braid close to your head, which means your hands need to be close to your head. And so when I get to about here, I'm not going to take that hair, I'm going to take hair underneath. So I'm not taking my hair that I need to style my hair with. I'm going to just take a little bit. Okay, just like this. And this part I'm not like pulling super tight just because I don't want to, I'm pancaking it out anyway. So doesn't need to be super tight. Okay, now I'm going to start pulling my pieces. And when you're pulling it, you will feel it pulling out of your hand because so you don't want to pull too tight. You don't want to hold too tight with the hand that you're holding your braid. And I'm pulling from the outer piece, and then it kind of like fans it out, just like that. Okay. I'm actually gonna just rubber band it because I don't know, you can do either way. That's just what I want to do. Okay. So now I'm just gonna take my hands and just kind of go up the braid and loosen it. Pulling it from the outer corner so it doesn't loosen your braid too much at the base. It's like this. Okay, so I'm going to show you. There is a piece of the puzzle in this hairstyle that is a trick that you need to know. So hang on just a second. It's when you put your hair up, it makes a difference. Like you can kind of see the pieces that need to be more pancaked. How does that look? Pretty good. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is you kind of just want to like straighten up that hair in the back. I'm gonna keep my front pieces out, even though they'll probably end up behind my ears. Okay, so look, if I were to pull these back, like it's gonna be bumpy, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my hand and flatten it. Okay, you see the difference? So you want to flatten that piece of hair as you're pulling your hair in your braid. And I try and keep my braids lower. It's kind of hard. I need to get rid of this piece right here. Maybe. It's kind of hard. See what I'm saying? Like you can just do whatever you need. These braids do not need to be perfect. So I'm actually going to just grab my hair back here first. And then kind of like smooth it out. And then I'm going to do one piece at a time so that I can get that like hair folded in. It does get a little tricky, so you just want to like fold it down and then get it in your ponytail. So I'm pushing that down and getting it in my ponytail. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of pull it over my ears a little bit, and once it's up I can like adjust it as well. And then before I start rubber banding, I kind of just like loosen some of these pieces. I'm not sure what the back looks like, so don't judge it if it's not perfect. Sometimes you'll get parting here from the braid and the hair, so I kind of like to like fluff it as I go because I don't like it to be like flat. Okay, so now I have that hair and I'm going to loop it once. I'm not even going to pull it all the way through, and I'm going to twist it around 3 times. Am I on the camera? Yeah. Okay, so now I have this. I'm just going to kind of pull it. You can loosen your hair again if you need. Okay, so now I have these 2 pieces here. And I'm going to twist them, and then I'm going to just wrap them around like that. And then I'm going to make sure it's not too tight. And I'm going to just grab my rubber band and loop those pieces into the rubber band. You can do this type of messy bun with without having the braids. This is like just kind of a messy bun that I like to do just for easy whatever. I'm sure it's not perfect, but honestly it looks better than how it looked when I got on here. So there's that. I'm gonna have to like fix it a little bit in my mirror. I like my pieces over my ears just a little bit. Like, doesn't have to be completely over, but I just kind of like it to be a little bit. And you can just kind of adjust it and pull it as you go. I need a mirror. Okay. So it feels just a little too tight for me. So I'm just gonna kind of like loosen it and then pancake my braid a little bit more. So this one is definitely tight. So I'm just gonna kind of loosen it. If you're just jumping on here, I will be posting this onto my Instagram feed if you want to learn how to do these cute little braids and then a bun here. I think it's really fun. I feel like in the summertime, like messy hair it's a thing. Like your hair doesn't need to be perfect really ever, but especially in the summertime. So, and honestly, if you're feeling like this looks bad, do your makeup. I have 10 minutes to do my makeup. So I'm gonna hurry and do my makeup. So stick around for that, because watch the transformation of when you do your makeup and then like you're feeling like, ew, this looks terrible. I'm taking it out. Don't take it out yet. Just wait, because usually your hair will look better when you have your makeup on. It's weird, but it just like ends up working out. I have so many baby hairs, which is a great problem to have, but it's annoying because it gets in the way. But that means I have some good hair growth that I lost so much hair last summer. I need to do a side-by-side of my hairline from last summer compared to this summer, because it's freaking crazy. Okay, so I just did my contour really quickly. And then I'm going to, I guess I'm contouring my nose. I don't even know. I just jumped right into it. So the reason why we do contour is to add shadow back into your face. And our face is not one dimension. And makeup tends to make our face like one dimensional. And we don't need to be like that. We can have more than one color on our face. So when I do my makeup, I actually use multiple colors. I'm gonna use one color for my dark areas, like this redness. And then I'm gonna go in, because if you think about it, using a color that matches this on the redness, you're gonna end up needing to use more product or have like a product that is super full coverage, when really you just need that coverage on your on that redness, not everywhere. So we kind of skip that step and just use colors for where they need to go. Okay, it's a process, so stick with me, because this is like a different looking system than we're used to doing our makeup. But honestly, like, I tend to get stuck in my ways, and changing my makeup routine, getting away from powder, was the best thing I could have done for my skin. It makes my skin look and feel so much better not having powder and liquid on my face. Cream honestly goes on your face like a second skin. So you can see that difference that we just got there. Isn't that crazy? And I'm at 3 minutes. It's not always about getting your makeup done as fast as possible, but for me lately, I literally just don't have like a lot of time to do my makeup like I used to. So for me, it is like getting my makeup on as fast as possible so that I actually have makeup on. Because if like what I was doing before is like, I want like 30 minutes to do my makeup. Well, guess what? I freaking never have 30 minutes to do my makeup. So this just helped me. I like to give myself a challenge and try and get my makeup done as fast as I can, just so that I have something on my face. So if you want to get a color match with this makeup, you can comment color match or send me a message. Whatever you want to do. It's free. I do it through a picture, so we don't even need to be in real life together to give you a color match, which is cool. I know sometimes people get worried about a color match online, but I would say 99% of my color matches are online. So, and the return rate is pretty low. So, I don't know exactly what it is, but I've only had maybe 3 clients return their makeup. for customers, yeah. Okay, so, and already my hair is looking better, right? Just because I threw on some makeup. It's not perfect. I also did it through the phone. So that happens to, like, I don't know, sometimes make things a little tricky. But pretty. I'm gonna throw on my blush. I'm gonna see. I want to do a blush that is in here. Hang on, let me find it. I feel like I've been doing my same blush lately, so I need to switch it up. Pinky Promise. I love this blush. It's a cute pink. It's like a glossy color as well. All of our blushes can go on your lips too. So if you've never used a cream blush, you need to try it. Oh my gosh. If you're wanting to try cream, but you don't want to like dive in and like change your whole makeup routine, try our bronzer and our blushes. They make your skin look so hydrated and like illuminated and so pretty just by putting the cream on. They sit on your skin so different. Cream, I thought cream was gonna be like cakey and thick and like dry, but it's the complete opposite. It actually goes on and like helps moisturize your skin. But if you have dry skin, don't worry, it's fine. It still works. And if you have oily skin, there's ways to combat like every situation, which I think is really cool. So I'm just kind of setting my under eyes. I don't remember where my other setting powder is that I've been using because it has been good, but I want to find it because I know I'm going to wear a mask today. And this setting powder has been really good. It's called Airspun and it's literally from Walmart. So we are going to do this. It kind of smells like, it reminds me of when I used to do my makeup with the CoverGirl makeup and the compact, you know, like that powder. It smells like that. But I get really good stay with this powder. And I don't feel like it makes my skin look like too dry. But wearing a mask while I work really helps. This really helps make my makeup stay. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do because I don't have time for anything else. But I know if you jumped on here and you saw Braid, the braid is in the beginning of the video. And then I just hurried and did my makeup in 8 minutes. So there it is. Super pretty. I love this makeup. Everything I used was in my compact besides this and my blush that I used, but it could fit in here. I just didn't have it in there. I'm also gonna use, we have like illuminators and it's a perfume. So, which is cool because you can have all of your makeup and perfume in your compact. So I'm just gonna pop it on my cheekbones, just like that, just to give a little shimmer, shine action. So pretty. Now I can actually like feel ready. I haven't gotten ready in like 5 days. So that feeling of like finally getting ready feels good. Okay, if you want to get a color match, let me know. I would love to color match you. Send me a message or a comment, something, and then I can color match you through a photo. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.